In a world that never seems to stop, where every day feels like a blur of noise, notifications, endless scrolling, I've begun to realize something. Modern life is leaving me feeling often so drained. And even when I'm resting, it's like I'm not really resting. I'm just numbing myself to the moment instead of experiencing it fully. And yet, there are these moments. They're tiny, usually fleeting moments when I stop and find myself really experiencing what's going on around me, listening to the sound of the rain, looking at the way the leaves are changing color and falling with the seasons. And in those moments, it's like I finally get a break from that noise in my head. I finally begin to feel like I'm actually alive, living in the moment, not just going through the motions, getting through from one moment to the next. And I'm realizing that I want more of that in my life. I want to sink into each moment and experience life fully. I don't want to just rush through one day to the next. I want to be present. So I'm starting a project, a personal journey to practice the art of appreciation, to remind myself and maybe remind others too to slow down and notice the small things, to immerse ourselves in the moment and see the wonder that's right in front of us. Because the truth is, life isn't made of the big, perfect moments. It's made up of the small, normal, everyday moments that we so often overlook. And these past few weeks, recording the things going on around me, looking closely at nature, and really immersing myself in the moments, I felt a different sense of belonging, like I'm living my own life instead of just watching it. And it's got me thinking about how easy it is to forget to live. We rush through the days, checking boxes, chasing goals, scrolling through endless feeds, buying tickets to places or events, and showing up but not really attending, not being there fully. And for me, it leaves me feeling empty, drained, like something essential is missing. It feels like modern life has this strange way of convincing us that if we're not busy, if we're not consuming something or achieving something, we're falling behind. But the truth is, by always rushing through these moments, in a way, that's really how we are falling behind. Because we're just forgetting how to be here. The moments are passing us and we miss them. The beauty around us comes and goes with each season, and we forget to look at it and to absorb it. For me, it's become painfully clear that those feelings of stress and exhaustion, they don't come from doing too much. They come from feeling too little, from experiencing too little of my own life, from being disconnected from the very things that make us feel human and connect us with this earth that we live on. And when I force myself to stop, to really stop and look around, instead of complaining about the weather, appreciate how many different variations of it exist, to really look around at the small, beautiful pieces of the world that are everywhere if we just pause to appreciate them. And when I can actually do this intentionally, something in me shifts. And I start to catch myself doing these things more and more, looking around the regular world with wonder. And I wonder, why can't I have this all the time? And then it really hits me that this is intentional. Having wonder and love for the world and the life that you live doesn't just happen, it's something that is intentionally created. And in those moments where I really try to sink into it and appreciate what's happening around me, find gratitude for the warmth that I have in my life, then I finally feel like I'm living. No longer rushing, not numbing, but existing fully in this single, unrepeatable moment. Because no matter how normal or insignificant a moment might seem, every one of them is significant because it's part of your life story. And that's where this project begins for me. A journey, my own challenge to practice this art of appreciation, to see the beauty in the everyday, to find meaning in the small details, and to reconnect with my life and the world in its quietest, simplest forms. These videos are a part of that journey, to hold myself accountable and to share what I find in hopes that it reminds someone else to pause too. Because appreciation isn't about ignoring what's hard or pretending that life is perfect. It's about choosing to notice, even when things are messy, or if they're just ordinary, or if things are uncertain. It's about slowing down long enough to realize that this right here is what being alive feels like. The sound of rain against the window, the way your breath fogs in the cold air, or the hum of traffic fading in the distance, every one of those moments is a small miracle. Most days we don't even see them. So that's what I want to practice, and that's what I want to document here. Noticing, appreciating, feeling more deeply, and just existing and sinking into the moment. Because when I look back on my life someday, I don't want to feel that I rushed through life with blinders on. I don't want to remember a blur of screens and passing seasons, unappreciated moments and deadlines and noise. I want to remember the way the world felt to me. I want to remember the way the wind sounded. I want to remember the way the light changed from morning to night and throughout different times of the year. The way it really felt to notice these moments and to be here. I want to look back and know that I didn't miss the wonder, that I lived in it, that I saw it, that I appreciated and acknowledged it, and that I deeply felt it. So, this is my challenge, a commitment to practice the art of noticing and the art of appreciation, and to remember that life isn't happening somewhere else. It's happening right now, all around us. I hope you'll join me and look forward to seeing you again next week. Take care.